When I sit down with people and I look at them and say, you really want to do this, you know, this is the reality of caring for orphaned and injured wildlife. You have no summer, you're up 20 hours, you're feeding through the night for months at a time, for weeks at a time, and just as soon as you get one group eating on their own, here comes another group. You know, it's relentless, and you have to be ready for the lifestyle. So what I tell folks is wildlife rehabilitation isn't something you do, it's an extension of who you are. And if you don't have that in you, it's not a part of your being, you can't do it well.
A lot of people believe that we should let nature take its course, but my feeling is that usually when these animals come to me, it's not because of nature, it's because of human beings. Because it's us, I think it's our responsibility to help them get back in the wild, or at least give them a respectful death.
Hi, my name is Corinne Abbas, and I'm a senior filmmaker at Malone. And I was a DP for a short film, Whole. And then last year I wrote and directed a film, The Memories Within. And growing up, I've always loved animals.
Hi, my name is Laura Fox, and I'm a senior zoo biology major. I have been an extra on the film Whole and also in Customer Satisfaction, both that were in the Open Frame Film Festival here at Malone. Growing up, I always have loved animals as well, but my goal in life is to have my own wildlife show, so I really wanted to just get some experience.
Our sophomore year, we were driving back from a friend's house, and then Laura was talking about how she really wanted to have her own animal show when she graduated. And I'm like, oh, that's really sweet, because I have always loved animals, and I would love to make an animal documentary because I'm a filmmaker, I'm passionate about film, but I'm also passionate about animals, and to combine the two would be really great. And so sophomore year, we promised each other that sometime in our years we would make a documentary about animals, and it turned into a documentary about wildlife rehab.
So last year we decided to actually get started and start doing research on this project, and we wanted to do something that worked directly with animals, but also that people who didn't like animals would still find interesting, so maybe focus on people more than the animals. So we decided that wildlife rehabilitation would be a really good idea because it kind of has an overall story of like life or death so that people can be invested in it, but also like we would still get to work with the animals. And I had experience doing wildlife rehabilitation, so I knew that this would be like a feasible thing. So we just looked up rehabilitators in the area and contacted them and asked if they would be interested, and all of them were really enthusiastic about doing it.
As we were filming, we realized how amazing these people really were, and I really want our audience to appreciate them too.
We also wanted our audience to really see that these people were making a huge difference in the world, even though that in most people's lives what they were doing wasn't that big of a deal, and to maybe give our audience the idea that they can do something, even if it's just something small, that everybody's actions make a difference in this world, and especially like we want them to understand that wildlife is important and that they can do something about it, even with the animals in their own backyard.
Everything deserves a chance. And I am caring for such a small percentage of the injured and orphaned animals that are out there. You know, you think about it in the big picture, how many animals are injured and orphaned in a location every year? The numbers are probably beyond what we could ever imagine. And I get, 300 to 400 of them. That's probably nothing compared to what actually perishes out there with a lack of help.
We would really need the money for gas because we traveled 800 miles trying to make the film. We went to 4 different locations, and each of them was an hour away, and we went there a couple of times. So.
Not only for gas money, but hopefully we'll do well enough with this film that maybe we can put it into other film festivals, like animal film festivals somewhere, and so we would need money to like pay entry fees and stuff like that. Also, promotional stuff, we maybe want to get like our name out there, or at least have people come to the open frame to see this, so just a little bit of money for promotional stuff as well.
We have finished shooting, and we are coming to a close with post-production.
We're really hoping that this video raises awareness about animals and also makes the audience think about the impact that they have on the world around them, and we would really appreciate your support.